Hi. It is Wednesday. It is not supposed to be alive, but let me tell you, I got the absolutely most incredible Happy Mail. I don't know if that's correct, if it's Happy Mail or not. I know that I don't even know really what Happy Mail is. I've seen it on YouTube and I don't really know what it is, but this to me is Happy Mail. A beautiful person sent me vintage, what I consider vintage, hard to find, absolutely the most gorgeous, big monster stacks of retro vintage Anna Griffin papers. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. So with this paper stacks, she sent me two of these. Two of these. I remember these. I don't know where they are in my life, but I know I had them way back in the 2000. Remember the paper used to come in a pack like this. Let me see if I can bring my little screen up. Hold on one second. I am right here with you. I just am trying to find my live. Let's see. Happy Mail Live. And then I have to turn the volume off. Yay. Okay, La Francis. Hey, La Francis, how are you? I am so happy you're here. Hello, Judy Cooper. How are you doing, my friend? How are things going for you? Hey, it is Wednesday. It's been a crazy day. I had to reschedule work. I had my dad. I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. And I got this incredible package in the mail. Hello, Dale. How are you? So, because I had this incredible package in the mail, I just didn't want to wait till Friday. Hello, Pam. How are you? Hey, Pam, I can't wait to meet you in live in person September 23rd. Uh, Everybody's invited. It's not just exclusively for Texanas. I always like to include the other states if they want to come. We are having our very first in live person crop. It is September the 23rd in Georgetown, where our space is limited to about 20 to 25 people. I don't know if that's going to be enough people, but we would love to have whoever wants to come and hang out with us. It is just a quick little, what do we call it? Potluck crop, 8 to 5 on a Saturday, September the 23rd. It is in Austin, I guess a suburb of Austin. It is let's think. Georgetown. Thank you. I'm not sure. I think that's north of Austin. Pam, you probably know also. Um, and I am super excited to be in the same room with people. I am so excited to do that. That is just crazy to me that it's been so long that we were able to do that. I'm really excited about being able to be with people in person. And I'm planning some really fun things, like a swap or I don't know, something easy, like maybe a Rolodex swap. I was just trying to get to see how many people actually came. I think so far I have maybe seven, including me and Donna, which is aka Agnes Margaret. But it's her mother's location. I know it's going to be fabulous. Great wine and restaurants. Yes, they do have great wine and restaurants. Uh, I am going to be staying at Eve's house, and so she lives like 10 minutes away. So, yes, we need to plan what to do. I don't know if I'm going Friday. I'm assuming I'm staying over Saturday night, so maybe I'll leave early um, Saturday morning. I was going to make it just a quick in and out. Hello, Marilyn. Hey, I called you the other day. I haven't heard back from you. I sure do miss you. Yes, and I'm due back in Katy soon. So uh, you can see I got my hair cut. That's why this is what it is. Um, yes, I miss you, Marilyn. I can't wait to see you. So look, do you have this, Marilyn? Oh, maybe you don't because I know you had stuff happen at your house. So, yes, here is some vintage paper that came in here. And so let me tell you, with this stack of vintage paper, I will tell you, I will summarize. She sent me, my dear friend Angie sent me a stack of paper, but she wants me to kind of play with it. She wants me to kind of fix, how you get stacks of paper and you don't know how to fix it. Maybe it was before the Anna Griffin stuff. Maybe it was before the Anna Griffin stuff where it came in like specific collections. Maybe those papers were not specifically what we do. Hello, Rosie. How are you? I sure do miss you too. Oh my goodness, I am so due for a girly diva day with you ladies. So her questions about some of this paper, not specifically this one, but there's some Christmas paper. Let me see if I can get some of the Christmas collection here. You see this? Does anybody have this one? It was called Calicita Christmas. Rosie, I'm sure you do because Rosie is is our backup of the Anna Griffin archives. So this is some of the Calicita collection, Christmas collection. And what she was trying to ask me is, can I use this collection in kind of liven it up? Do you see how it's kind of brown? It's kind of like a little dead looking, even for historical stuff. It's kind of a little not so pretty, I guess. So, I was thinking about that. And then also, you guys might know this problem. I didn't know it was a problem, but for Angie, she has the most beautiful flocked paper. Do you guys have flocked paper? Hey, Dina, how are you? I'm so glad you're here with me. So she sent me some flocked paper, and she's telling me that she's having a problem with gluing things to flocked paper. I didn't know that was a problem. I was just using art glitter glue and what is the score tape glue. I thought that was uh, enough to hold these down. But let's try it out. Let's try it out and see. I didn't know there was a problem, but maybe there is. Maybe somebody needs to tell us that how do you glue on flocked paper? Like not necessarily this to the back, but when you glue, let's say an embellishment, how is it staying on? That was her other question. So how do we liven up brown, yucky collection paper? Okay, this was Calicita. And I have some more here. Okay, and here is another one, Calicita. See how pretty that is? Absolutely gorgeous. Uh, but she doesn't like the brown look to it. So let's find out how we can liven that up. And then on here, she also sent me a bunch of these original borders. Aren't these fun? Look at that. Look how they're gorgeous. And she says they have a slick feeling to it, and so she doesn't like that. So my immediate fix for that, Angie, is to run it through one of these big 12-inch border embossing folders. They are from Prop at Home One, and this is the one that I thought would fit this big green one. It is called the I can't see the name of it because it is called the lace border. The lace border I thought would fit this big green one the best. So that was my answer to that question. And then on top of all of this beautifulness, she has a question, and I want to know how many people have this, because look at this. Did Rosie, in your collection of stuff, Rosie, do you have this real stitched paper? I do not have this. I'm moving in the wrong direction. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm like going this way, going that way. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to make you dizzy. I'm sorry, but do you have real thread stitching paper? Like it's been stitched, like somebody ran it through the machine. And this says AG1452. It's made in China, and I'm thinking the date is 2010. Is that gorgeous? 13 years. Oh, I think that's gold. I just think that is gold. So she wants me to say, how do you use stitch paper? It doesn't look familiar unless it was really old. 2010. Where were we, Rosie, in 2010? We were really in the CKU time, 2010, 2006. I think we were really busy doing all the CKU conventions, universities, all that kind of stuff. It's gold. I know I don't even know what to say about this beautiful paper. She sent me two. I'm already dreaming of how to use this. So I want to show you the entire stash of what she sent me. And I want us to kind of come up with ideas on how to fix it. Rose has forgotten all the gorgeous stuff she has. No, Marilyn, really? I can go remind her because I know the stuff she has. I've been to that heaven of a scrap studio she has. Oh, it's gorgeous. You have an orange, I have an orange t-shirt that does this. Can you buy any of these? I don't know if you can buy any of these. I am giving you the number. It says AG1452, made in China. Can we make it? We can faux make it with just a little pen and kind of, work with it. Is it somewhere out there? It would probably cost like $5 a sheet if right now. This is probably, well, if I put it on eBay, it'd probably go for $20 a sheet, right? Because people, really love their Anna Griffin stuff. But to actually reproduce this because of all this stitching, look, I think it would be at least, $5 for a sheet. I think. But anyway, so these are my questions from Angie. Brown pages, she wants to liven up. How do you glue on flocked paper? I didn't know you couldn't glue on top of it, but I stick it in my plastic, what is it, page protector, so I've never felt it come off. Border stickers, too slick. I would like those border stickers. Yeah, break out the sewing machines. That's right, Marilyn. I'm breaking those out. Yes. I don't think I can sew this straight, but I can try. Hello, Annie. I'm glad you're here with us. Stitch paper. So the border slick problem, I would say right away, I would run them through embossing folders. And dull paper, being dull, I immediately in my head thought we need glossy accents. If you want to make your paper look a little more something something, I would recommend glossy accents in some of the paper, like the flowers, making them dots, making them lines, because it gives it that little bit of gloss. It's like varnish. So glossy accents. Uh, and then if you wanted to do more, you can do those little perfect pearl sprays. If you wanted to kind of give it a little spray, maybe this spray would be like snow, right? The little stuff. I'm trying to see if you can see it. Perfect pearls mist. There's tons of different colors, that kind of stuff. And glossy accents for some reason also comes in crackle kind of thing, because that way it kind of looks like crackly stuff. Hey, Dina, I'm so glad you're here. Glossy accents is the best. Yes. So there is glossy accents. And then, of course, there's all that wonderful Nouveau drop stuff. I didn't take it out of my little container, but I will go get it. And then I have a whole container, Angie and everybody else, of what do we call these? Wink. I think one brand was called Wink. And it comes in different colors. You see the colors on the top. I have it in one of these little baggies. This company is called Wink of Stella. I think we got that at the Scrap Shack. I remember Rosie buying some for me on one of those runs, and I stayed behind and was cropping at Scrap Shack. I can't wait to go. Hey, Rosie, are you going to be there in February? I hope so. This one is, I think, a different brand. This is called Spectre. This is a Spectre. I think that's the purple lady. Help me here. Flocked. As for flocked paper, I would think that you could have use liquid glue. That's what I would say. And regular adhesive. That's what I was thinking also. If you wanted it to be stronger, maybe score tape. But yeah, I was thinking, I don't remember it being any harder than other slicky paper. Anyway, I have these Wink. Oh, look, there's one that's it's my hoarding issue and it hasn't even been opened. How about that? Wink brush. And it's in the, I like to call them flavors, but they're not really flavors, they're colors. But I kind of think it's cute if I call them flavors, but this isn't the flavor of shimmer. So it's just kind of like a shimmer. It's like glitter. And it looks really pretty over a little flower petal, a little over green, but you also have it in white, and that does not, see, I had to put really big white because that does not look that good. It kind of makes it look like, oh, what is that called when we paint farm chicy stuff, whitewash. It makes it look like your paper stuff is whitewashed. You might want that look. That's great. But I put it over Santa Claus one time and it didn't look good. And I was upset that I messed up my Santa Claus. It also comes in gold. I bet that Stellethane, the gold paper that's all brown, the brown paper that's kind of not lively for you, I bet that gold in some of those spaces would make it look happier. And then the clear is the best. Yes, the clear is the best. And then let me pull out some of this Nuvo drops. I didn't pull them out of my stash. Here I have tons of different stashes of stuff. Now, these are all different brands. This one is called Distress Stickles, which is that glitter stuff. Yes, I have them in color families and in the, what do we call this? Tiffany, the Totally Tiffany stuff. Of course, I have been known to buy a pillowcase because it looks like it's in this kind of container. And I bought the pillowcase that I didn't really want, but I got a really cute container. Anyway, okay, we don't have to talk about me. Nuvo drops. Nuvo, I think that's what we call them. Nuvo, what do they call that? Holy moly. Nuvo Jewel Drops. Okay, babies? Sorry. Nuvo Jewel Drops. This is a gorgeous dimensional ink pearl drop. It's like putting jewelry on your paper. You just have to be careful because you can't touch it. It needs to dry. It needs time to dry, which sometimes is challenging when we're at a crop. You need to have space to spread out. And then there's all kind of different rules about distressed. This is the distressed ink, which is not made to make a line. It's made to put it on a space and then smear it. That's what I learned one time when I went to a Tim Holtz convention. Right? Yes, Sharon. Hey, Dale, how are you? Okay, so those were my quick ideas on livening up paper that is dull. Chemicals, different kind of chemicals, slick paper, running it through an embossing folder. Now, just because you have I have this one. You can also run your strips through a different embossing folder that you may have in your house that doesn't. I have one of these, the 6x12s. If you don't have the ones from Crop at Home one that are kind of look like they would fit this, you can run it through something like this. Okay, dress it with a little glitter and kind of make that a little bit more lively. I think that this would do that. Dale, you're going to send me a picture of one. I bet I didn't get the first part of that conversation, but thank you so much. The Spectre Noir Shimmer markers are incredible. Yes, they are incredible. I absolutely love them. Okay, so those are things for dimension and changing things up. Now I'm going to bring this down to my space here so you guys can look at this absolutely phenomenal collection of vintage Anna Griffin paper that an angel named Angie sent me. It is worth its weight in gold to me. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Finding Anna Griffin, what do we call this? Anna Griffin vintage original paper is such a treat because we don't have it anymore. So of course we're going to want it because we don't have it. So anyway, I'm going to turn this around and we're going to do this together so that you can see what this angel sent me that I just can't. Yes, okay, so let me remember how we do this. We do this way and then I'm upside down. So hold on, close your eyes if you don't want to spin. I really am aware that we sometimes have dizziness and problems with that. So let's remember that Yes. Okay. So I remember this paper. I remember this like it was in a pack. I might even have some of this still. And let's see. It says English Garden Palette Paper Pack, and it is 2004, 2005. So, Rosie, we were right in the middle of the CKU season of loving everything that was CKU. It was just an incredible time for us to learn so much. It was so much fun. I mean, oh, so much fun. Yes. Let me make sure I'm bringing this in. I'm looking at that and it's looking like it's blurry. Are you guys okay? You still have a few of these sheets. How are we with the blur? I don't know if I can change it any, or is it my camera lens? I know. Is it my camera lens? I don't even know where my camera lens is. I'm cleaning a little piece of it. I think that's okay. I still have a few sheets. Thank you, Dell. I like the Spectrum North Shimmer. It's just, I remember going to a crop and all I did was color with those Spectrum North pages. It was so beautiful. Okay, so we have 2 packs of this. The paper was made by Plaid. Yes. Midnight Media. Yes, it was. And this one is called English Garden Palette. It came with solids and then some textured. They're flat, but they're textured looking. And then you have what, 1, 2, 3 colors: pinks, the greens, and then the gold browns. Annie, tell me, it looks blurry to you? Yes. Let me see if I have something that I can fix. I feel like it's blurry. I don't know why. Let's see if it's my camera and I use a little sheet to kind of clean. I apologize for this. It didn't look blurry when I was on my face. It didn't look like it was blurry. Let's see. It looks good to me. Oh, thank you, Mabel. Okay, we're gonna try that one out. I kind of raised it up. Maybe it was too close to you guys. Let's try. Okay, we are going to bring this in, and so here are the colors: the goldens, stripes, this gorgeous floral. Yes, I can see how that floral is looking a little bit dull to you. And yes, I can see if we liven that up a little bit with a little shimmer, if that would help it to look a little bit better. Here is one in clear, right? Okay. She sent me this gorgeous tablet also, and you can see how the shimmer looks right there. Okay, so if you colored your little flower in shimmer, would that give it a little bit more of a shimmer feeling to it? Of course, I picked a flower that's out of the center. You know, does it give it a little bit more of a dimension to it? I'm just not liking it. I feel like does it look blurry? Is it just me? Is it the paper? But you can see I added just shimmer to that one here in the center. Let's go up higher and see if that helps it not so blurry. Let's see. I'm pulling out another piece of paper. What setting is the camera on? The midnight might be a problem. It's in the same setting it's always on. I haven't changed it at all, but we're going to go with it. I apologize for the setting, but we're going to go with it because I want to show you this entire stack. beautiful greens. This one that's kind of bronzy gold, that would be perfect for some coffee paper of some sort. You see how gorgeous that is? Right there. It may be the vintage look of the paper. Yeah, it might be blurry. It wasn't blurry when it was on my head. That's why I'm questioning it. Okay, so you see this, and I like it with a little shimmer. And maybe if we colored this in, it might also help. Yeah, I'm the one with the bad eyes, so if it's a little blurry, I apologize. I apologize. Oh my God, this one has sunflowers that to me look like the ones of is it Rembrandt? Somebody studied art history, and yeah, I can see the difference when I look at it with my eyes and then look at it up on the screen, and it looks blurry to me. And I'm going to apologize. It has solids, and then it has stripes, and then it has a floral. So that's the combination of this paper. This one does not look blurry to me, and it looks blurry over there on the screen. Great minds, Mabel. I love them. Yes, I do also. Look at that. And I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking if we liven this up with a little bit more, I think it would be really gorgeous. And we're gonna maybe add some texture to this. I think that's what we need to do. The pink, I've already got a kind of something going on in my head about it. And let's do this. Let's see the difference. Okay, so plain, slick, embossing, a sticker folder. I didn't even know she made these. I didn't even know. I didn't. And so I have this one that is from the Crop at Home 3. And when I looked at it, I thought it looked very similar to the one here, but I can't use it because it's not, it's bigger. It's like deeper. You see that? So I want to use this one because it gets the entire folder in there. And we're just looking for something to give it some texture. We don't care if it's not the perfect, we're doing a little experimenting here. We don't care if it's the imperfect impression for this page. We're trying to see if it's a better before and after. And I am running it through my Impress because it's too big for my little mini. And I didn't notice. I was trying to get rid of my mini, by the way, because I don't ever use it. But guess what? It does go faster. So I still have it. I mean, my husband always says, why do you sell stuff? And he goes, you already bought it. It's already lost. Oh, our sweet husbands. Okay, so here is one with the embossing. Dingling Martha embossed it the wrong direction. Look, this is the beautiful embossing. And I debossed it. So it's okay. I'm fine with it. But look at how gorgeous that is. And let's do it again. I kind of like it in this. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. Okay. With this there, 6 pictures, you're done. A flower, a bow, you're done. That's just, this is like for super fast scrapbooking. That's what I would say it is. Okay, here is my little piece. And we're going to put it through the little machine here. And this time I have the label going up to so I can actually emboss it and not deboss it. It's just building texture. Nobody's going to say when they look at your scrapbook page, hey, you debossed that instead of embossed it. I think, Angie, that it really makes it change the texture. It looks prettier in the back because the back has, you can see it, but I really like that look of it. I really do. So that would be my fix for this. And then to try to make them not so slick. And then I would want to add more texture to it, like the glossy accents. Wouldn't the glossy accent be gorgeous if the pink ribbon here was all glossied up? I think, Dale, wouldn't that be just gorgeous? Okay, so we have these green ones. And my friend Tracy does everything in green and pink, and it is freaking gorgeous. She was with us at Crop at Home 3. and she was sitting behind me, and everything she had, that was like her thing. Pink and green. Everything was pink and green, and it was ridiculous gorgeous. I couldn't speak. Like this gorgeous lime green and pink. That Tracy, this is your page. This is your color. Your color. So this is a little bit different green, but if you put some flowers on top of it, wouldn't that be just gorgeous? I think it would. Okay, but we have a different plan for that. I just want to show you all of these gorgeousness. This one is just telling me to cut it in half and back it up with maybe another pink or some gold, or oh, that would be pretty with like that silver matte look, because it has that. I think we even have a color like this that is smoky gray. What do they call that? Ice blue or something. Um, And then, of course, these colors to me look like they're supposed to be together, like right on top of each other, but then it covers up the yellow that I really like. So maybe if we did them like this, like what I'm building is a compound. Look how pretty that is. Here we go. We just built a compound embellishment right there. That's a compound embellishment. Yes, yes. Between the stitches, like doing I think that this one between the stitches would be perfect for that garden trellis look, because it's in the stitches. Like that's the, yes. Um, I pulled out another one that was pink and green, and I thought would also be really pretty with it. I think it's already in here, but I'll show you. Okay, so we have all of these gorgeous vintage borders. Yes, these need to be in the perfect, it's really bothering me that it looks like it's blurry. Why is it blurry? I don't know. I'm trying to clean my mirror. Is the camera on the top? Is the camera on the bottom? Well, since you don't see me, I guess that's not the camera. The camera, I think, might be over here. Yep, because that is the part that I'm cleaning now. I don't know. That get a little bit better, I think, but see, this is the other blue paper. Okay, so what do you do with this? Absolutely gorgeous. Make tons of cards. You see how this red is popped out with that little stickles in it? That's what I'm saying we need to do to make this more lively, Angie. I would say that this lends itself to glossy accents, nouveau drops, all that kind of wonderful stuff. Looks great to me. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. I'm so happy. It's blurry on my side, but I'm going to go with it. If you can see, I'm happy. Here's these, okay? And this is all brown. Now, the only other thing that I can think of to work with this is cut out the parts you don't like fussy cut it out. That's what I was thinking. Fussy cut it out if you don't like it. And this is just a big stash of borders. Borders, borders, borders. Look at this. Does anybody have these in their stash? Does anybody have these? You are so lucky. Look at this. I'm on the computer still slightly out of focus. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on our computers. It's out of focus. Maybe on the phones they're not. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay, if it was a Christmas paper, look at this. This is made for fast scrapbooking, if you tell me, because this is so beautiful already. Glossy accents, a little wink on these things, and you are set to go. On this, I would do like some kind of gorgeous gold in the background. You see how that makes it look already less brown. Because this is brown on the background of this, all you're seeing is brown. But if you put this on something whiter, then it might feel less brown for you. If we did a page and you have this still has that family that kind of looks like it's brown. Let's see if we have a family that's more on the red, the purple. You see how that starts to look? Oh, I like that. The greens. So if you have this as your page, here you go. Wouldn't they be fabulous? I know we have such a long wish list of stuff. I have some of the that collection. It's called Calicita, but not the borders. Yeah, this is called Calicita, is what this. Hey Eve, how are you? Yes, um, and so and then this is red. Look at that. These are gorgeous. I think with again, if you put them on a white base border, I think we can take away some of that brown look that you don't like. I think that is the answer. And here it says die cuts Anna Griffin. It doesn't give me a name. 2010 on this one, and it just says die cut borders. And it says die cut borders also in French. I speak many languages, ladies, crafters, but I do not speak French. French, French is not my friend. I can't understand why there is alphabets that are not needed. I start to get upset because it shouldn't be there. Okay, and then she sent me this absolutely gorgeous piece of you guys know willow or the Canton Bleu, because she wanted to liven it up a little bit, right? And you know that this is one of my absolutely favorite colors families. Yeah, from time to time, I wish she would take some stuff out of her uh, collection and start to let us have some of the old stuff, right? This is green, okay? And here is the die cut that when I put it in that brown area, it was really yucky looking, and all I saw was the brown part of this. But look, if we put it on this green, it's ready to go. Do you see how this is the green toile y'all, because Annie told me that the way I say y'all is the way you say toile y'all, yes. And this one is AG 1723, and it says what year I don't know. It doesn't have the year, but it's okay. It's beautiful just the same. So do you see? I wanted to show you how taking it away from the brown background makes it look not so brown. So these are all the same, and they have that brown look, but if we took this part off and played with the red and the green, I think we have a winner there. And she included some of the most beautiful die cuts in here. I can't stand how beautiful these are. Here are some roosters for me. This is like my Flugy 1 and Flugy 2. These are my girls. Thank you so much. And I have red ones, but I don't have a rooster. I have all girls. But these are, thank you very much, Angie. I appreciate that. This collection is called Georgette Christmas Collection. And I have some of these in my Christmas stash, but not many. I think I already put them on books. And this is called Holiday Traditions. Lots of, here's a page that you can go with. And they're all flat. I can see that these stickers are all flat, and we would need to add some glitter, some gold, and make them look beautiful. Do you see how that is just vintage die cuts? This, I told you this was just going to be a treat, a candy treat for your eyes, really. Okay, so now this is Christmas, what she told me. So wherever my notes are, because I wanted to make sure I addressed what she was asking me. So livening up the brown papers, I would say to back them with some really good green or red papers to bring that to your eye and not the brown. And then we're going to add wink and glossy to the other spaces to make them happy. That's my idea. And then here, these borders that are slick, we're going to emboss them and emboss them and put glossy accents, because this pink ribbon right here, I love this, and I think it needs to be glossy. I used to pick these up, some of these old things at Tuesday morning. Aren't you so lucky that you have a Tuesday morning nearby? I do not. Our Tuesday morning, actually, the closest one an hour away from me, is closing. Did you guys know that they're closing? Okay, so these are layered 2004. I'm looking to see if it has a name on this collection, and it does not say a name, but you can see that they have that look that's a little bit more pastel-y, and I think that that lends itself to putting things that are brighter behind it. Sometimes you need something that is so bright, and then if you put something pale on it, it kind of makes it um, it kind of grounds it. I like that. I would say that I would ground it with that. And I think these are perfect for, like, right now, the school pictures that you put your little school picture, kiddo picture face in there. This is not one that she sent me. I'm not even sure if this is Anna Griffin, to tell you the truth, because it's in my stash. I think Annie Pence, I think you sent me this. I think so. Okay, and then these right here. This is a nice happy pink collection. Okay, I think there's four of these that, or three of these, four of these that are flat. There we go. And then two of them have the extra little thing on top of it, the extra strip. Totally adding pearls to this. Those little swirls with little diamonds, rhinestones, that would really brighten them up. You can even find some that are in the blue family, and that would so make these beautiful. And when I was looking at this, again, super fast scrapbooking. One page here, one on the other end, and you have a page with maybe gold as your accent in between. That's all you need here. This is it, and this is 2 pages. But you know, we're extra here at this channel. We are extra. We are not about a minimalist when it comes to our stickers. So this one is one that we used for our Crop at Home 3 practice, the one that we were using to learn how to cut and fussy cut around this. So we use this one to fussy cut, but this, again, when I see this, I want to fussy cut the whole thing. So if the white was gone and all we were left with was the flowers, I feel like it would be perfect right on top of this page. Does anybody else see that? I think it would be just so perfect with this paper, maybe on the front, and then just a bunch of gorgeous pictures, like a collage of pictures. I think it would be just beautiful. So I'm reserving that one for that, because I think that that's something that we should do. And this pink looks perfect with this pink here. So I think, you know how sometimes they make the same dye? So love the flowers on the pink. I know. I think it would just, it just makes it so pretty. This pink on this one is a little bit more pale, but it still kind of blends. It's just a little bit more pale. So here's that one. And then these are Anna Griffin 4 frames, reversible, 2002. Isn't that fun? It's 2002. Woo! That is some Anna Griffin. So you're supposed to pop these out. Look at this gorgeous purple. Marilyn loves purple, and this is beautiful. So here you're able to pop the frame completely out. You're left with those little dots that I hate leaving, those little dots. I usually come with my scissors and cut them off. It's not easy to pop those little things out. And then all you have to do is put this right on top of your picture, or like always, you can do your picture on top or on the bottom. I have pictures right here. Look, that's me. Oh, isn't that so special? So here, I would say on the pink side. Look at that. So you're able to put that right on top. And again, if this was a page, look at that. And if this was a strip right here, this has, the edge of this is a little bit orange for this pink. I'm still seeing everything blurry. I apologize. I will yeah, all I can say is I apologize. But this is a fast page, and I would love some gold around here, and a bunch of flowers, a little lace fan and a bunch of flowers. Here is my bouquet. This was my wedding renewal vow. Where's my honey bunny daddy? Honey bunny daddy-o. Yes, so we went to the beach and had our vows renewed. Look how pretty that is. So there's your page. Like you see how that page just goes really fast? The frames are perfect. And then you can have, again, you can still put the frame on top of the picture. That's what these make them so easy. Okay, again, how many times? Pink. So they come in pink and purple. Fabulous, fabulous find. This pink, I know I have this one. And pink and yellow. Love this, love this, love this. You can use this as the background of your picture. You can still fussy cut this out. And it could be on the bottom, maybe. Oh, wouldn't that be fun if we did it on the middle of it? And then pictures on top. So, is anybody with me? No? Trying to put the pictures on top and on the bottom. So here are some solids that come and fit perfectly. Okay, here's another pack of paper. Vintage, vintage, vintage. This one is called item number M as in Martha 101, P as in Paul 03. And on the back, I don't have anything, and it says a name for it. It doesn't have a name. It just says 2004 and a Griffin. And I can see how this paper has that more yellow tone ivory. It's ivory based. So does that mean if we tear it, it's going to be ivory also? Nope, it's white core. Sometimes I just want to tear stuff to see what's in the middle. This is, yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous little frames. Okay, so this kind of has a peachy color to it. And the backs are all creamy yellow. This one has a little bit more of a fluorescent happy orange and a yellow to it. I am dreaming up like some baby pictures. I think that's what I see with this. This is a gorgeous solid. I think that's what I'm seeing. Maybe I can finish that baby book of that 24-year-old, almost 24-year-old man running around my house. Maybe I can finish a baby book with this. The peachy colors. I don't have a name to it. I'm looking, but it doesn't have a name. And I bet that these go with that. They go with it perfectly. Here. And here is purple, blue, purple. Isn't that awesome? Double-sided text weight paper. Double-sided text weight paper. So you can make tons and tons. It's called Elsie. On the very top, it's, oh, ding-a-ling, Martha. It says Elsie. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, Eve. Look at that. I think I just found some Elsie paper on eBay the other day. I think, but it was in weird sizes. It was in like 6x6. I ordered it. Sometimes I'll order paper on eBay because it's old and I don't have it. I don't remember having it. So pinks with blues. All of this comes back and matches the stitched paper. Like this stitching paper, wouldn't that be gorgeous for Barbie pictures? I already have Barbie picture layouts, and I know you guys are getting tired of Barbie picture layouts, but oh my goodness, look at these gorgeous little baby boys, cherubs. They're picking fruit. Yes, picking fruit. Okay, so this is the collection for this box. If I go here, this is the same paper. No, almost. Almost looks like the same paper, but it's not. Do I have it upside down? I would think that that's the pot and the flowers go on top, so I would say that that's correct. And these are little drapes draping down, but this is different. I thought it was the same one. Nothing on the back, and here on the very back it says AG 112 2003. 2003. Okay, so these are gorgeous, and if you wanted to liven this up, I would say we would need to look for something in that red color to bring it and make it more lively. I think not using this brown paper. 20 years old. Oh, isn't that happy anniversary? Happy birthday, paper. You're 20 years old. Oh, 20. 20 was fun. I don't think I want to go back, but it was fun the first time. Don't need to do repeats. No, there's no need for repeats. I stick to my choices. Okay, so this is double-sided. So this looks like it would be perfect color of this red. Do you see? So this, I would probably cut this out completely and do one of those gorgeous 1-inch papers for this, and this as the under, and that would be, and then maybe fussy cut some of these flowers for embellishments, and you would have a page. Yes, we're going to do that. This looks like that would be really perfect for that, even if it's lightweight. I know we could probably do ruffles, and here's the green. This is the green that goes to the French pack, because that looks like the green that goes to the French pack. Those two big ones here. So one was called the Old Paris. That's what I'm calling it. I think it's like the same as that one, or this one. This is called the English Garden. It's a little bit lighter than this one. This one's a little bit darker. Hey, Donna, how are you? Hey, Esther. I have the box and used a lot of that paper. Oh my goodness, you have this box? A sweet, sweet lady sent me this entire box, and I am just sharing with you guys because, oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, that's just gorgeous. It just takes my breath away how beautiful paper can be. This is not the same print. This looks like peonies. I was going to say hydrangeas, but no, I don't know the difference, so I won't say anything. These families are all green and red, and look, this is another one. Oh, it has stripes in the back. Okay, so again with this paper, you see that what that family kind of goes together. We're going to be cutting paper up constantly. I wanted to make the pink because you know how fast, how much I love pink. So I'm just kind of showing all of these papers to you. Look how beautiful that is. That looks like it's a photo print. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I had an album in mind when I got it. I did this box have one. This box was a gift to me, so I don't have the original collection. So it does not come with a album so far. No. I just opened it and I wanted to share along and open things with you. But so far, I do not have an album with it. So these are all very, very light colors. And I think when you do that, you bring it out with something that's a little bit darker, and it makes everything pop. If you have a real busy picture, hey Yvonne, how are you? Then you can put a busy picture on top of something that is light, and it kind of makes it blend better, in my opinion. But, you know, I don't follow rules. When it's scrapbooking time, I just do whatever feels good to me. This is 2002, and I think I have this paper somewhere in my life. I don't know if oh, look at that green with the brown. So we were still talking about, look at how beautiful this one would look with that green. And so here you have a page, and if you added something gold, you know, gold lace underneath it to kind of give it a little more separation, this is a page waiting to happen. This is just absolutely beautiful. This collection of papers is gorgeous. If you have the Christmas browns, if you put it on this green, you're not going to have browns anymore. And then if you put some gold accents in with this you're not going to see brown anymore because the brown here is the background. So we're not going to use that for our beautiful pictures. But I think we need to go with the green side if you're trying to take away browns. If you are a brown person and you like brown, then use brown, right? I remember I did have, oh, this purple stuff is gorgeous, Marilyn. Look at that. I'm going to have to make you a page of this. A page. Look, I love this. This is just beautifulness. Beautifulness. I love how this is 3 different colors, and you can see that you can blend this up in a page because you can use, what I like to use is these, from the 3 collections, the stripes. I really like to turn those into ruffles. When I have something that's small print, I like to call that a solid, and I like to use it as a solid. The bigger prints for me, I like to cut some of these out. Like I would love to cut this out 1 inch, and then this fussy cut these little flowers and use them as embellishments. Throw some gold leaves in it, and off you go to the races. Purple is my fave. Are you a fave, Purple? That's why you and Marilyn get along so well, because both of you guys are purple ladies. Purple ladies. Okay, I'm just going through here and flipping these out so we have eye candy to look at, right? And I'll tell you again, this is made in the USA, Anna Griffin, original. Anna Griffin, made in the USA paper. Isn't that fun? 2001. I love it. Yes, and these again are blues and yellow. Nowhere in here is there browns, and I love when I find text weight paper that has, look, isn't that just incredible? It's the same print. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Let's tell me something, people. This one has almost the same print. It's a little bit, one is a little bit lighter than the other, but it's the same print. But you know, the dye on the paper is changing. Yeah. So, and the back is completely different. It's the same print, but it's a different color. That's really fun. I love that. I love doing yellows with purple. Yes, I love the yellow with the purple. And here's more green. Single-sided on that side. I think we have a flourish that is like this. Is it a Tim Holtz flourish or is it a Anna Griffin flourish? I remember something like this a while back. Wow, we've been yapping for an hour now. It is almost 5 o'clock. Anybody having anything for dinner plans? This is the collection, right, of the box? Yes. Oh, look at that. Okay, so look how pretty. So maybe the album is this color, right? This collection? Maybe.